Hi, I'm Janice Domke, marketing lead with Wagner Oehler Law Firm, and I am here today with attorney Alyssa Jerde to talk about how quickly a physician's estate can exceed $3 million. So, Alyssa, a lot of physicians don't realize how quickly they can actually get to $3 million. It happens a lot faster than they think, right?
It really does. Between their income and their investments and assets like real estate, their retirement accounts, physicians can hit that mark a lot sooner than they might think. And the key is knowing how to protect that wealth, especially here in the state of Minnesota where estate taxes come into play.
So let's break it down. Where do the biggest financial assets typically come from?
Great question. Let's start with one of the most overlooked assets in this process, and that's life insurance. A lot of physicians carry policies that might exceed 1 to 2 million, and that alone can push a lot of physicians close to the threshold.
That's huge. And then their primary home probably plays into this equation as well, right?
A lot of physicians do live in high value homes. If we're looking at real estate that's valued between 500,000 to over $1 million, that can push us closer to that exemption limit as well, particularly if we also have a second home or a rental property.
What else counts towards their total estate?
Personal property can really add up, whether it is jewelry, other artwork collections, maybe you have a side by side or other vehicles. Even your daily driver can contribute into that total number. When we're adding everything up, it's pretty easy to get to that $3 million mark.
Wow. And then you factor in retirement accounts, investments, those grow over time.
Absolutely. A lot of physicians start investing early. Many have really great employer matches. So when we're looking at 401ks, 457, 403b plans, IRAs, brokerage accounts, a lot of these portfolios, especially the more well managed portfolios, can easily surpass millions of dollars even mid career.
So between life insurance, homes, rental property, personal property, and investments, it's really easy to get to or exceed $3 million in assets. So why is 3 million such an important number?
Well, Minnesota is one of 12 states in the US, plus the District of Columbia, that has its own estate tax. So that's in addition to the federal estate tax. And in Minnesota, we each have a $3 million exemption. And what most people don't realize is, unlike the federal exemption, where if you're married, you can combine your exemption with your spouse's exemption, Minnesota's exemption isn't portable, which means if you don't use it at the time of death, it goes completely away.
So physicians think they're safe oftentimes because of that federal limit, but the state limit is the one that's going to probably get them if they don't plan accordingly. Is that a safe assumption?
That is correct. With proper planning, we can utilize both spouses' exemptions in the state of Minnesota and potentially save quite a bit in taxes.
This was very helpful, Alyssa. If you're a physician watching this, it's time to take your estate planning seriously. If you think you don't have $3 million of assets, think again. And if you're in Minnesota, you need to think about how to protect those assets from estate taxes.
And if you do need guidance, reach out to a trusted estate planning attorney to make sure that your wealth is structured and protected for the future.
Thanks for watching. Our contact information is below. Wagner Oehler Law Firm is here to help you.